China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi is in Washington this week, where he is meeting with top U.S. officials, including his counterpart, Secretary of State Antony Blinken. The meetings are an important step in thawing relations between China and the U.S., even though Beijing and Washington likely have different agendas this week. Both Blinken and Wang acknowledge the importance of coming together to respond to global challenges. Joining us now is Jake Werner. He is the acting director of the East Asia program at the Quincy Institute. Jake, nice to see you. What do we know so far about the talks between Secretary Blinken and Foreign Minister Wang Yi? Is any progress being made in terms of cooperation on global matters?
There does seem to be progress being made. A year ago, the U.S. and China were barely talking to each other. We had the notorious balloon incident where a Chinese surveillance balloon flew over the United States. And that really sunk the relationship into the doldrums. What has happened over the last 6 months is that the two sides have started talking at a high level again. We're seeing exchanges of Secretary of State, Secretary of Treasury, Secretary of Commerce from the U.S. side to China, and now Wang Yi is coming to the United States. So we're finally getting the two sides talking again. The big question, though, is whether they can actually align and work together on something practical, rather than something that goes beyond just talking.
Well, you mentioned you see some progress being made. What is Beijing hoping to accomplish by sending the country's top diplomat to the U.S. for talks?
Two key things. There's the security issue. There's the economic issue. On security, China is very concerned that the United States is trying to surround China in East Asia with its allies. It's worried about military containment. And it's particularly worried about the possibility of Taiwan, which China claims being permanently split off from it. So it's looking for credible reassurance from the United States that the United States does not intend to contain China militarily, that it does not intend to, that it will continue to support the 40-year peaceful agreement that goes under the name the One China policy. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
All right. Well, I was going to say then the other side of this is the economy. The Chinese economy is really built through international trade and investment. China has been very concerned that the global economy is becoming more unstable, that military conflict is threatening the economy, and that the United States is trying to prevent technological developments in China and trying to prevent Chinese companies from entering foreign markets. So what China is looking for on the economy is to cooperation with the United States on behalf of establishing stability in the global economy, and some reassurance that the United States will allow Chinese companies to go out and prosper, the Chinese economy to grow, that's not incompatible with the U.S. vision.
And Jake, Wang is also expected to meet with President Biden today. What are you expecting to come out of that?
I think it's another step in sort of rebuilding the talks. Just as when Secretary of State Blinken went to China, he met with Xi Jinping. So it's mostly symbolic, but this is symbolism that's important. It really shows that the relationship potentially is back on track. I think the other really key issue that's going to come up both for Blinken and Biden is the war in the Middle East. And China is in a good position to try to prevent that conflict from spinning out of control, from exploding into a regional conflict. So I think both Blinken and Biden will be pressing Wang Yi for help in limiting the extent of the conflict in the Middle East.
All right, Jake Werner, thank you so much. Appreciate it.